Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm J-Mac and this is Raid Shadow Legends. And today I want to talk about Visix and how I use her. One of the cool things about Visix is she is a free champion. You play for 270 days and you get her for free. And she is a Void Legendary from the Dark Elves factions. Let's go with skill sets first. Her A1 is a single target, two hitter, 80% chance of decreasing target's turn meter by 15%, and fills this champion's turn meter equal to the amount target loss. Damage based on defense. A2 is an AoE, decreases speed for 2 turns, and then places an ally protect on all allies for 2 turns based on defense. And then her A3, it places Provoke, and then places a shield. Ooh, 48, awesome. Then places a shield equal to 20% of HP. So she's got her A3, which do AoE provoke, comes in very handy. Her A2 is the speed debuff, and then her A1 doing that turn meter manipulation, and she does a lot of it. I love using her, and so I mainly use her in the arena. I have done a few Doom Tower runs with her, and then Magma Dragon was when I originally started getting her built up in the set that I have. So I know she already has her A3 with a Provoke, and she would probably do a lot better in a stun set because the stun is a better debuff than a Provoke, just because when they're stunned, they can't do anything at all. When they're provoked, they can still attack, but they can only use their A1. So because of my gear limitations, I had to put her in a taunting set, which has a 30% chance to place provoke. So for her A1, both hits, 30% chance to hit the provoke, and then on her A2 is AoE, another chance to hit the provoke. And again, stun would be a lot better, but since she already had the provoke, I thought, well, it'd be cool if their other ones do it too, just to give more crowd control to what she's doing. Because when you think about it, if you provoke an enemy, they can only use their A1. There aren't tons of A1s in this game. They're just overpowering. A lot of them are usually a pretty wimpy hit, small chance at some debuff. So if you build her with enough defense and HP, she can take some hits. And so looking at her gear, and then I add perception for the accuracy buff, just so she could land the debuffs. So boots were speed boots. Got attack on them. That's totally useless for her. The chest, I went with defense chest. Had some good resist rolls on it. I went defense gauntlets. Now, if I end up getting better gear, I might look at doing HP gauntlets or an HP chest, have HP and defense going, but going defense on both, I tried my best to get HP anywhere else that I could. So got a little bit more accuracy, speed, some HP, defense percentage, more speed, and then more speed and accuracy. For the ring, again, or any of the stuff, the more HP you can get her, since I have her in 2 defense sets there. HP on the ring, got more accuracy and resist, flat HP, every little bit helps. I did accuracy banner with some more HP and speed. And so for her total stats, main ones I was looking at is HP, which I'd love to get that higher. Defense is pretty solid at 4K for where I'm at on my account. Speed, I would love to get up a little bit higher. I'm really not too worried about crit rate and crit damage. Of course, it would be cool. Get her 100% crit rate, and she can do a little bit of damage. Resist and accuracy. Accuracy is probably a little high for some of the content, but in the arena, there are so many. The arena being messed up, there's so many powerful teams that you got to have accuracy as high as you can to land some of your debuffs. So for her masteries, Now, this is one thing I struggled with at the start of the game, is a defensive base champion. I thought it would make more sense to go down the defensive tree. But for I'm using her crowd control in the arena with her provokes and turn meter manipulation. Well, since her A2 and A3 are AoEs, it's not going to hurt to load her up to be able to do some damage too. So I went down and on the attack got War Master, and then on the support, just went with some accuracy and kind of playing around with a few things to see what would help her out. More turn meter manipulation, and then the sniper, 5% chance placing debuffs from skills or artifacts. So that helps, and just another 5%. Oh, will not increase the chance of placing stun, sleep, provoke. So that's where I remember messing up on her, is it doesn't work on provoke. So sniper for her is totally useless. And I'm glad I went through that, because I'd done that about a month ago thinking, oh, that'd be awesome. And then I read it and I've just never gone in and changed it. So for her, probably maybe the lasting gifts of coming off of the cycle of magic. So I could just go through and edit all this out, but I'm still learning, and I have no problem sharing my mistakes with other people. So on these masteries, definitely don't ever just copy blindly off of other people. I didn't on her. Obviously, everyone else in the game probably realizes what sniper does and doesn't do. But I do have a bad habit of reading through this stuff way too fast and not taking my time to slow down to build my champions the way that they probably need to be built. So I will do that at another time. Not gonna mess with that right now. So let me go to arena and let's see how bad it is. I probably need to do a refresh from what I went before. Yeah, we got a lot of speed leads. So let's just start here. So for my arena, I've got Jimbo as my speed lead. Deacon's a 19% aura. He's a 20% aura, so the 1% helps. Now I've got Deacon for his turn meter and his decreased defense. Visix for her provoke. Again, I would love to have her in a stun set. I think that would make her a lot better. I just don't have the gear for it. Then I have Seer just for another nuker and buff remover. But let's see how I do here. When everything works right, it's a great setup, but doesn't always work good against better, faster teams. Alright, decrease defense on a couple. I do AoE provoke with her. Still miss Duchess there, but that's okay. We'll do a weekend. Get Jimbo with his big nuke. Alright. Let's see. Duchess is going to revive Ninja. Oh, nope. So, I'm not going to get any buffs, so I might as well do some turn meter. I'm not going to be able to land her any debuffs because of the block buffs. Let's do... Go ahead just to hit a little more on attack. Alright, so... I think I'll keep Syl asleep. So there, her A1, hit the provoke there. So I know even if I wasn't able to take him out, I'm not worried about him because she can take a hit. So this will be where I run into, not problems, but how a lot of my arena fights go is usually Syl is the last one standing. And if I can get the provoke on her, which I've got the AoE there, then I don't have to worry about her resing anybody else on the team. So, again, stun set would be awesome. on her. I'll go ahead and take that speed off. But the Provoke will come in handy because there's a lot of times she's going up against Syl just using her A1 and she's able to land that Provoke right there. And so even if my other guys wasn't able to attack, I don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Do one more. And we'll just try this one. Alright, time compression. I love Deacon Armstrong. There's the Provoke. Let's get a weekend to go. Man, she's taking a lot of hits. Let's get turn meter a little bit. Do weekend. And I bet Jimbo can take them all out. So that was an easy run. And you can see, like I said, not the greatest arena team in the world. I wouldn't advise just putting this team together thinking you're going to go gold 4 or platinum with it. Before the arena screw-ups, this team would keep me in gold 1 consistently. I never really tried going for gold 2. I didn't want to spend that many gems for that at that point in time. So now that they're changing Arbiter missions, I don't really have to worry about it as much. But like I said, you can see, though, her crowd control abilities can keep a team from doing what the other team is supposed to do. And then let me just do a... Doom Tower's going to take a little bit. Let's do a dragon. And... do dragon 20. Let's go, and I will take out of there, do Visix. Now, this is a team that not easily to get because you got Cardial, who's a Void Legendary, Tomb Lord, Iron Brago, Venomage. But it's pretty cool just to watch her on the waves, see the Provokes. And like I said, I use her in Doom Tower 2. I use her in Fire Knight, and that probably would have been a better dungeon to go in, but seeing her work, you can kind of get the idea of what she's doing. Putting Provoke, Scrap Control, and then her turn meter manipulation is just awesome being on that A1. So let's skip ahead to the dragon. That way y'all don't have to watch all of this, because it'll take it a minute or so to get there. So I'll see you here in just a second. Alright, we are back, and dragon's about down. Obviously this is a team that wasn't going to lose. I got Cardial and Relentless, so he's healing like crazy. Iron Brago's bringing the defense up. Venomage, Tomb Lord with all the debuffs. But you can see, for defensive based champion, she's on par with Venomage. I've got Venomage on my clan boss team. Same thing, Iron Brago, so I've got them built a little tankier. But don't sleep on her just because she's a free champion. She helped me out a lot in the game at various parts, and I kind of found a spot for her on my arena team. I like the team setup. I've probably got better champions to do a little better. My problem is my gearing issues. I spent so much time in the game just leveling up that I didn't go into the dungeons and do a lot of gear. But I'm not going to go through the fights. But for Doom Tower, 2 places that she helped me out, and I'm still in normal. I know that Magma Dragon, once you've been playing for a little bit, you know, these first few floors get pretty easy. But at the start, when it opens up for you, if you're, you know, depending on where you're at in the game, Magma Dragon does get a little harder. And her Provokes make this fight so easy. Because when you go into the boss guide, and these guides are really handy, tells you that the Magma Dragon isn't immune to Provoke. So you get Provoke on him, it limits him to just using his A1, and your team's not taking much damage at all. Another place I have used her was on Scarab King. Oh, that's not Scarab King, that's a spider. There we go. And so, you know, Scarab King, the biggest thing, are trying to get the shields up. So, even though, you know, I got Valkyrie doing basically a team shield, you know, if it goes down, I've had her shield help me out a few times just because she can put that shield on herself for 2 turns. And so it's just another place that you can use her. Again, using her in waves if you're having problems with some of your nukers going down a little early, having that ally protect on her and just having her built up with HP and defense can make her be an awesome tank. Also use her on Spider with her turn meter manipulation and her decreased speed debuffs. So for a free champion, she is amazing. You can use her in a ton of places, and hopefully, you know, maybe this kind of gives somebody an idea with the gear of, obviously, like I said, stun would make more sense, but you got to use what you have. So again, hopefully this helps somebody out there. Maybe gives you an idea of what to do and not to do. Definitely on Masteries, don't get Sniper. Like I said, kind of embarrassing, kind of sucks, but live and learn. And it's another mistake I make that hopefully helps you feel better about your account and what you've done wrong or right. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you would subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye.